Welcome to another episode of Japanverse exclusive. This store is known for high quality functional products. This is your long overdue update of Hands Japan. Let's go. Hands continually updates their stocks and offerings. Because of this, we thought it necessary to show you a few new items you can find in store. Firstly, we saw this Castella maker that comes with 4 different shape patterns. The patterns are animals, which are rabbit, hippo, lion, and a cat. This kawaii design makes for a fun snack time. They also have half sandwich maker, which is increasingly becoming popular here in Japan. In case you're wondering what a half sandwich is, it is basically a sandwich which is made from folding one slice of bread. It is really good for people who are trying to maintain portion control. For example, if they're kids or people who prefer smaller portions. They also have these mini bakers that are good for waffle and pancake making. They have 4 basic designs, and the first of them are this smiley face design. The outer cover is pink, but the inner has a cute smiley face that would give you a design on both sides of your pancake. The green one has the clover design, so the outer part is green, well, like a light green, and then the shape that you can get from the inner part is a clover design, which is a good design for waffles. Now the yellow or mustard design comes with shapes or holes for making mini donuts. Aside from the half sandwich makers, which are electric, they also have these stovetop sandwich makers. This one specifically can make 2 sandwiches at a time. In case you were curious, this is an example of how this sandwich maker would work. They also have them in a few different brands here at Hands as well. This here is a double half sandwich maker, so basically you would put 2 half sandwiches inside at the same time. Iwatani is a really popular kitchen brand, and this is because they make very reliable and sturdy products. We are still looking at sandwich maker, and that is because they are fairly new here at Hands Japan, and we wanted to highlight that. So this one is also an electric half sandwich maker. However, it comes with like a pattern that gives the impression that your sandwich was on a grill. This one also comes with a free cookbook that you can use whenever you buy the product. And to match this half sandwich maker, we also saw the normal sandwich maker grill. And as I mentioned before, these ones are fairly new here and are highly promoted by Hands Japan. As I mentioned before, they come with a cookbook, which I will show you in a few seconds. Here is the recipe book, and it is very well detailed. I guess the only downside to this is that the recipes are, of course, in Japanese, So if you cannot read Japanese or you don't care to translate the recipe book, then that is the only downside. These ones here actually come with the option to change the grill pattern inside, so you could buy the main machine and different style grills as well. Well, we've spent quite a lot of time on these sandwich makers, and it's time for us now to shift our focus elsewhere. During the winter months, thermal bento boxes or lunch bags, whatever you call them, are pretty popular here in Japan. So, as expected, Hands has displayed their new stocks of the ones that they have for sale this season. So basically, these are like thermoses or like insulated, heated cups or boxes that you can store your warm food in, and they will keep your food warm inside of it until you're ready to have it for lunch. Now, these come in a variety of sizes and a variety of styles and design, and it's really up to you to find the one that works best for you or suits your needs the best. However, these are the ones that we saw at Hands that are new to this store. These are quite popular with people who don't work in a office space or the kind of space that has like a heater or refrigerator on hand. So they need to keep their lunches at a certain temperature. It is also good for moving outdoors. So if you decide to be outdoors during this time and you want to keep your food in a certain state, then definitely these are pretty good for that. And they're also really good for taking soup around with you as well. While they do have many different brands here and all over Japan as well, I do have like a personal bias towards the Thermos brand. We've used them a lot in our daily lives, even for taking water, water bottles, teas, and they're always so good and always keeps the temperature for a really long time. So, personal bias here. There are other people with their own preferences, but personally, we prefer this brand when it comes to keeping things insulated. This was a surprising discovery because we didn't know that these exist and you could just go to a department store and buy one. So, this is a home sauna, which is basically a ready made sauna that comes right here, and you can buy it and set it up at home and have your home sauna experience. Now, it does have a high price tag, but for what you're getting, you could expect nothing less. So here it is. It's basically around maybe 5 feet in height, and it has enough room to hold one person comfortably. The core base material is bamboo, which gives it that Asian vibes, right? So it's wood and a bamboo sauna, and we really found it amazing how you could just bring home a sauna at home. If you're someone who is really into sauna and all the benefits of them, this would be such a great addition to your home. Now, it wouldn't be fair if we were to leave out this section of hands because this is what they're famously known for, and this is where they started on DIY items and on fabrics and stuff like that. So we noticed that they had a new collection of wool, and they had such a wide variety of colors in them, and the prices were fair. So yes, we decided that we had to add this in the update. The colors are so vast, they're very vibrant, very strong color, and even the wools have different patterns and different textures as well. They also had a new collection of trimmings and light materials that you could buy to add to your DIY project. As I mentioned before, we love how bright and vibrant the colors are. So if you're looking for that pop of color, that big personality item, or just something that is just unique and you're into these kind of projects, then definitely it's worth the trip. In Japan, a humidifier is needed during winter because the cold air becomes extremely dry, which can irritate your skin, throat, and your sinuses. In general, it causes a lot of discomfort. So, to add moisture to the hair with a humidifier will help you to enjoy the winter a lot more comfortably. So, why don't we take a look at what Hands has to offer for humidifiers this year? They have a variety of humidifiers that comes in different shapes, different colors, and different sizes, meaning they can suit almost every need. They also have those that are just there for the aesthetics, that are just pretty, or that just works as a decorative piece while still doing the job. Now, these that you're looking at now are tabletop humidifiers. So these are good for a small space with maybe one person or two persons. If you're looking for something that can supply a bigger room or a bigger space, then we will get to the bigger ones a bit soon. However, let's take a look at these ones because I personally thought that these designs and how they operated just gives you like a calming effect, right? Prices also varies depending on your needs as well. You can get humidifiers from as low as around 2000 yen depending on what you're looking for. If you just want something that functions, they have it. If you want something that looks pretty, they have it. If you want something that might fit into the whole feeling or mood of the space you're going to put it in, then definitely you probably can find something similar. For larger spaces, they have these humidifiers here. So this one basically is like a designed to look like a fireside or like a wood on fire, right? So It's just a humidifier that looks like wood, and it's a lot bigger, which means that the water capacity is gonna be a lot more than the smaller ones that you saw earlier. So if you're looking for something that you don't have to replace the water often, or you want something that can, maintain a bigger space, then the ones here are the option for you. And they do have a few different kind of styles or type, but this one is also meant to represent like a fireside as well. So as you can see, these humidifiers are big on design and not just the function. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for staying tuned until the end. We do hope that you enjoyed it and that you might have saw or found something that you like and you're gonna get. We post new videos every week, so if you're interested in this kind of video or anything Japan related, then definitely subscribe and stay tuned. And we'll see you again in the next upload.